Gulf Shores and Orange Beach, popular vacation destinations for generations, are two of the communities along Alabama's coastal connection, a national scenic byway. While their pristine white beaches are a draw for thousands of sun lovers, the area also has a combination of natural wonders and history that beckon to those with a sense of adventure. One of the finest examples of military architecture in America is historic Fort Morgan. Named after Revolutionary War hero Daniel Morgan and located at the mouth of Mobile Bay, this fort played a pivotal role in the Civil War. After the War of 1812, the U.S. embarked on a program to strengthen its coastal areas. As part of this program, in 1818, the U.S. contracted with Benjamin Hopkins of Vermont to build a large masonry fort on Mobile Bay. Hopkins died a year later in a yellow fever epidemic, and the Army then turned the task over to the Corps of Engineers. Slave labor built the fort, which was completed in March of 1834 and turned over to the 2nd U.S. Artillery. 8 days before Alabama seceded from the Union, Colonel John B. Todd took 4 companies of Alabama volunteers and captured the fort before dawn on the 3rd of January, 1861. The Confederates then proceeded to strengthen the defenses of Mobile Bay and Fort Morgan, along with Fort Gaines on Dauphin Island, protecting the bay's main shipping channel. The Confederates also built redoubts and trenches east of the fort to stop any attack by land. During the Battle of Mobile Bay, Union naval forces under Admiral David G. Farragut were able to get past Fort Morgan despite losing one of their ships, and entered the bay. They eventually captured Fort Gaines from the water, allowing the rest of the Union soldiers to focus on Fort Morgan. After 2 weeks of battles from land and sea, General Richard L. Page, commander of the fort, surrendered on August 23, 1864. Once the fort was in Union hands, the North used it as a base for raids, and then as a staging area for the Battle of Spanish Fort and the Battle of Fort Blakely, which occurred just hours after General Robert E. Lee surrendered at Appomattox. Unfortunately, hurricanes in 1906 and 1916 caused a great deal of damage at Fort Morgan. After the U.S. declared war on Germany in April of 1917, the fort took on the task of training coast artillerymen in modern weapons. The fort also trained field anti-aircraft batteries. The War Department then turned it over to the state of Alabama in 1946. In 2007, Fort Morgan was listed as one of the nation's 10 most endangered battle sites by the Civil War Preservation Trust. And just a year later, a 90-pound reminder of its place in history, a live Union naval shell from the Battle of 1864, was uncovered at the site. A must-stop for everyone interested in Civil War history, the fort is open to the public with special events throughout the year. Just down the road from one of the nation's 10 most endangered battle sites is one of the 10 natural wonders of Alabama, the Bon Secours National Wildlife Refuge on the Fort Morgan Peninsula. The preserve includes 7,000 acres of wildlife habitat for migratory birds, nesting sea turtles, and the endangered Alabama beach mouse. The refuge was established by Congress in 1980 to preserve the coastal dune ecosystem and to protect threatened and endangered species. It was also created to provide recreational opportunities and a living laboratory for students and scientists. Travel its dunes to experience what the Gulf Coast was like before being settled. The refuge serves as a resting and feeding area for migratory birds and as a sanctuary for native flora and fauna. Here you can find more than 370 species of birds during the migratory seasons, as well as mammals such as red fox, coyotes, and armadillos. Refuge beaches serve as nesting sites for loggerhead and Kemp's Ridley sea turtles. Natural habitats include beaches and sand dunes, scrub forest, fresh and saltwater marshes, freshwater swamps, and uplands. The unspoiled beaches are accessible through an enchanting trail that winds through 2 miles of palmettos, live oaks, and Spanish moss, past Gator Lake and Little Lagoon, to a spectacular ridge of dunes and a secluded beach. Along the way, you'll see an astounding variety of birds and other wildlife. Don't feel like walking? You can also park along Mobile Street for easy beach access without the exercise. This is a wildlife refuge, so there are no facilities, but the office is close by if you need additional information. These natural beaches offer a glimpse of the way the coastline used to be before it was settled. In the heart of Gulf Shores is the Gulf Shores Museum. Though small in size, it's packed with lots of history. Located on West 19th Avenue, the museum offers local lore as well as traveling exhibits. Tour this cottage and hear a shrimper's story, or explore artifacts from early settlements. Here you can learn about earlier times and get a real sense of life on the coast before it was discovered and settled. You can also listen to hurricane hunters fly through a storm and view a video from the Special Weather Collection. Central to life on the coast are its beaches. Crystal white sands, beautiful sunsets, and cool breezes are a way of life here on the coast. Imagine awakening to the sounds of the waves as you explore your own corner of paradise. Gulf Shores and Orange Beach offer the perfect balance of nonstop activity and total relaxation time. And the moment you arrive, the world starts to fade away. Wondering where to plant your beach umbrella? You'll find a variety of public beaches in the area, each special in its own way and offering a different experience. If you're looking for volleyball playing, beach bar hanging good times, the Gulf Shores Public Beach, where Highway 59 dead ends into the Gulf, is for you. For a small fee, you get all-day up-close parking, making it easy to unload your gear. Beach attendants, 3 open-air pavilions, and a picnic area are available. There are also restrooms and showers on site. This is a popular place, so you may want to arrive early to get a prime parking spot. If you're looking for a little lakefront beach activity, try basking by Lake Shelby. This 900-acre freshwater lake is perfect for swimming, water skiing, boating, and having a picnic. The recreation area boasts picnic tables and pavilions that are available for rental. You can even purchase a fishing license. A small fee is charged, but you can stay all day and get your money's worth. The Gulf State Park Pavilion is an uncrowded natural beach located 6 miles east of Highway 59 among the sand dunes and sea oats. There's room to spread out, making it a great place for families. Surf fishing is a popular activity here, and the beach pavilion features air-conditioned restrooms, private showers, and a snack bar. There are plenty of shady spots to sit and eat, and even a huge fireplace for chilly days. Romar Beach, with a limited amount of free parking, is easy to get to. It's perfect for a beach stroll or an impromptu picnic. It's located 6.8 miles east of Highway 59 on the Gulf, of course. Cotton Bayou in Orange Beach is nestled between some of the most popular condominiums in the area, so there's always plenty of people watching and activity. There are restrooms and outdoor showers on site. There is also ample free parking. The beach access is just east of the intersection of Highway 182 and Highway 161. Florida Point provides a popular spot for those who want to enjoy surf and sun. With fantastic views of Perdido Pass and all the boat traffic, this beach offers long stretches of pristine sand, boardwalks, picnic areas, restrooms, and showers. Parking is free here. Access is just over the Perdido Pass Bridge, and the beach is a bit of a walk from the parking area, so be sure to pack light and enjoy the stroll. If fishing is your passion, Gulf State Park's pier at 1,540 feet is among the largest on the Gulf of Mexico. Here the fish are biting year-round. You'll find live bait, fresh dead bait, and artificial lures readily available for sale. Also, many of the pier regulars will share information with you about what to use and how to catch fish. The pier features indoor seating in a concession area, an indoor retail store with tackle and souvenirs, restrooms at the midpoint of the pier, and wheelchair-accessible fishing. With 2,448 feet of fishing space available along the rails,